Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Transformers Lore. This episode was requested by Twisted Ambition quite a while ago, but I've finally gotten around to it. Today, we'll be talking about Atlas. Now, part of the reason I haven't covered Atlas before is because he really doesn't matter. He's from the Post-Shroud, so he doesn't have any real connection to the multiverse we use as the basis for Transformers lore. He also exclusively appears in the Transformers vs. G.I. Joe comic, which is purposefully meant to be absurd and really doesn't do well with the usual methods with which I conduct Transformers lore videos. In the universe of the Transformers vs. G.I. Joe comic, Atlas was created as a sibling to Primus and Unicron, all of whom were created by the first planet Transformer, known as Diacharon. Diacharon himself was created by fifth-dimensional beings known simply as the Makers, though the Makers would later take on a form similar to the Quintessons. Atlas was able to transform into Earth, which he did. As the years passed, he received other legendary names like Terra and Pangaiden. Inside Atlas contained an underground facility called the Pit, which could be used to awaken Atlas. A Viking band led by Thor Falkenhauser was one of the first to discover the Pit, passing down knowledge about the Pit from generation to generation, as well as Cybertronian technology. Thor Falkenhauser and his fellow Viking Aberneth the Hawk-Helmed would become the ancestors of US military agents Duke and Hawk, Conrad Hauser and Clayton Abernathy, members of G.I. Joe. With knowledge of the Pit, G.I. Joe based themselves within the Pit and kept the founder of G.I. Joe, Joe Colton, in cryosleep within the secret of Atlas. When Cybertron, or Primus, under the direction of the Decepticons, threatened to consume Earth's sun, G.I. Joe awakened Colton, who instructed the Joes in the process to awaken Atlas by using Autobot-style helmets. Under the direction of G.I. Joe, Atlas transformed and punched Primus, saving the sun. He would eventually transform back to Earth. And that's all we really have on Atlas. I know some obvious questions will pop up, like how did the continents and countries clearly change size? Or how did the people on Earth survive the transformation and back like nothing happened? But this is Transformers vs. G.I. Joe. You're not supposed to look at it like that. But regardless, that wraps up this episode of Transformers Lore. I hope you've enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, follow me on social media in the description, and consider supporting the channel on Patreon if you are willing. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Huge thanks to our patrons, including this month's $10 plus patron, Josh Adkins. Check out the description for more patrons and more info about how you can receive a shout out here.